The church actively promoted the manumission of slaves, meaning the freeing of slaves, offering spiritual rewards and social recognition to those who freed their human chattels. The Liber Vitae of Durham Cathedral, for example, records numerous instances of slaves being granted their freedom by their masters, often in association with religious ceremonies and acts of piety. The church played a crucial role in undermining the institution of slavery. It provided sanctuary and support for escaped slaves, helping them integrate into free society. It also actively encouraged freeing of slaves, offering spiritual rewards and social recognition to those who freed their slaves. This created a moral and social pressure that gradually eroded the acceptance of slavery. Prominent church figures actively spoke out against the slave trade. Wulfstan, Bishop of Worcester, delivered fiery sermons denouncing the practice, urging his congregation to not sell men like beasts. Even Viking kings, once champions of the slave trade, began to embrace the new Christian values. Beyond political and religious shifts, economic forces also contributed to the decline. New trade routes, established by intrepid Viking explorers and merchants, crisscrossed Europe and beyond, offering alternative sources of wealth and labor. The new towns and cities, with their growing populations and demand for goods, offered new opportunities for trade and commerce. The Vikings, ever pragmatic, recognized the new opportunities presented by trade and gradually shifted their focus from plunder and slave raiding to commerce and exploration, explains historian Mary Valente. This shift in economic activity reduced the reliance on slave labor and contributed to the decline of the slave trade. The demand of slave labor dwindled as tenant farming and wage labor became more prevalent. Landowners, seeking to maximize their profits and minimize their risks, found it more economically viable to hire free laborers who were often more motivated and skilled than slaves. Even the Grógós, the legal code of Iceland, reflects this shift, with detailed provisions for hiring free laborers and drafting contracts. It states, "If a man hires another for work, they shall agree on the wages and the duration of service, and both shall be bound by their agreement," the law states, outlining the rights and obligations of both parties. Evolving moral and legal reforms also played a crucial role in the decline of the slave trade.